Hi, I'm Mark from Coachwise, and I'd like to explain how to use the Full Investigations template. A full investigation is a type of self-coaching. You get some of the benefits of coaching, but you work on your own, using a guide to help you follow a 6-part process that's similar to what happens in a good coaching session. The guide steers your thinking so that you end up with a clearer view of what to do and why. You can use the guide to run as many investigations as you like. Start by clicking the New Investigations button. Notion will then create a new page from a template, though it sometimes takes a while. The default title will be the date you started the investigation, but of course you can change it. The first set of questions are about where to focus the investigation. We all have areas of our lives that would benefit from fresh insight. They nag at us. We know they need thought. So be honest with yourself about what these areas of your life are. This is your chance to get everything out in the open. When you're ready, click down to the next section. Your aim here is to build up a fresh picture of the area of your life you're investigating. What is the reality of your situation? The next section looks at what matters. In the area you're investigating, what do you like? What makes you happy? What matters to you? And what don't you like? What do you think is currently wrong or might go wrong? Get this out in the open. Make it clear to yourself. We are all fundamentally narrative creatures. We're at our best when, like the heroes of good stories, we're propelled into meaningful adventures by our sense of what's at stake. A good way to think about what's at stake is to consider the best and the worst possible outcomes. So the next thing we ask you to do is to define the outcome you're going to aim for, your ambition, and to identify the possibilities you want to make sure don't happen. The difference in value to you between these two possible futures is the narrative stakes. Next, we ask you to think strategically. Identify obstacles that will make it hard to achieve your ambition, and work out how you can avoid or overcome each of these obstacles. In the last step, you'll define a finishing line, you'll settle on a time frame, and crucially, you'll identify the first steps to take. If you were working with a coach, they'd hold you accountable for taking these steps by checking up to see how you've got on. You'd want to have a good story to tell, so you'd be more likely to actually take the actions that you saw were worth taking. With our self-coaching guides, we mimic this through using the Coachwise community. Click through to the forum and post that you'd like someone to hold you accountable. One of the Coachwise team will get back to you and serve as your accountability witness. When you've finished your investigation, you can click back to the main page. From there, you can easily access your investigation and any previous investigations. People often check back on what they've told themselves they'd do. You can also click through from the main page to the Full Investigations forum, where you can share your experience and connect with like-minded people. There's a full set of social tools. I hope you find the Full Investigations guide useful. Good luck.